Tomatoes are really good this year. 2 years ago, I got to verify the world record tomato. 11.65 pounds. It was last base.
So what's your page on Instagram or Facebook?
What's that?
What's your page on Instagram?
Oh, I got Facebook and Instagram.
What's it in?
Instagram would be, let's see, Pete.Caspers.
Thank you.
Is that deseeded?
Well, since we did it that way and put the plug back in it, now they will stay here, and you can see them in their natural state for the most part, other than the outline of the hole. Like that one, we went in towards the top on the back. But they'll hold this as long as it don't get too hot. They will hold this shape with that plug in there for a good 2 or 3 weeks, and then once they start deteriorating from the inside out, that plug will fall in, and then they'll start decomposing. But they'll make it 2 weeks like this. That's all they want them for is the next 2 weeks.
Do you give them extra nutrients to grow up like
Yeah,
this?
they get all kinds of stuff.
Are you the grower of that one as well?
What's that?
Are you the grower of
No, we didn't grow any of these. We just brought them here. But we are growers.
Understandable. Okay.
But-
And it said one of them is the second heaviest in the world. Is
That one right there.
Okay.
Yep. There's only been 3 pumpkins grown bigger than that officially.
Understood.
Yeah.
Like over the years or this year or how?
All time.
Of all times. Wow.
Yep. I was fortunate enough at the beginning of the year. My 24 was the 24th largest pumpkin going into 2024, and now I'm like 32nd or 33rd in the world. So
What's the motivation of doing this?
you just want to be bigger than everybody else.
Like
It-
the highest building.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Is this edible probably?
We wouldn't recommend it. I'm sure somebody, if they did it all organically, could do something with it, but I guess they don't got the flavor that the littler pumpkins do.
So you put in more money into this like hobby than you actually did.
I tell my wife it could be worse. I could be a race car driver.
It's like my husband, he's fisherman. I could have been alcoholic. He said, I'm like,
I used to be 90% all about deer hunting and that flip flop. Now it's 10% deer hunting, 90% pumpkins.
So you don't get like $1 million yet?
No, the prize money can be really good. Like this year, one way off that I won, I made almost 8,000, but I spent well over 2,500, not 25,000. But I had a good year this year. Last year, I had 3 bigger pumpkins that made half as much. So you never know. Last year I got beat.
So it's like a hobby for you.
Yeah.
You're not feeding the family.
Oh, yeah, this is no. I got a full-time job in the mining industry, so this is just an extra 40 hours a week for me.
So you're not even into
having fun.
No, rock farming. Yep, I crush rock.
Do you ever consider putting them in a shape? You know, like how in Japan they make square watermelons?
Oh, yeah, that'd be tough because these will look perfect. They'll look perfect at day 20. It's like, it's gonna be a perfect barrel shape, and then like day 30, it's like that's not what you look
Yeah,
like.
they like
10 days
collapse
ago.
into like sumos. They look like
Yeah, a lot of them will roll over and just be big old blobs. And I hope I figured something out to prevent that this year. So like every day I gotta tweak it just a little bit, bring the front end up, and then try to keep.
You know, they put the helmets on the babies to prevent them from getting flat.
Yeah.
Maybe something could be done with the pumpkins.
Oh, these are
I mean, they're huge.
Yeah, these will put 1,000. They'll go from 0 to 1,000 under 40 days. But you try to keep this even with the stem over there. But after they get to like a 300 pounds, I mean that's impossible. 250. Every day I would go out there first thing in the morning, just go like that.
Oh, try to rotate it?
Just try to bring this end up, just so I didn't get it rolling over and touching the ground. Because once this disappears, anything can happen and you can't see it. And you like to keep an eye on that because that's where your problem is going to be most of the time.
That's where
There's a lot to it because I've had a lot of blobs that I'm digging holes trying to put snake cameras in there just to see how it's doing. But